Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful headband. Here it is. It looks like this here. And to make this headbands, we have used this hairband. Here it is. And for this particular project, I've used my 100% cotton yarn, and for this one, I've used 3 mm of the hook. So let's begin. So here it is. We will start with this hairband and our yarn. So here it is. Have both of them, and I will just have a chain one here. It is just to attach over this yarn, and now I'm just gonna hide this and along with the stitches. So here it is. Have this chain one and insert your hook into this hairband and just grab a yarn and have one single crochet here. So this is going to be your first single crochet. Here it is. And now we will have another 14 single crochets here. So in total we're going to need 15 single crochets. So this is our first single crochet, and here we have this second single crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So here it is. We got over this 15 single crochets, and now for round number 2 we will chain one and we will turn our work. And now for this round number 2 we will again have one single crochet on each stitch, and we will have our 15 single crochets here. So for that, just go to this first stitch, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have one single crochet here. And now keep on having one single crochet on each stitch, and by the end you're going to have 15 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you at the end. Here it is. And here it is. This is my last single crochet, my 15th single crochet of my this row number 2. And here it is. It looks like this. And now I'm going to chain one and will turn my work. So have just chain one and then turn your work. And now for row number 3 we will have one double crochet on each stitch. So for that, just have a chain one. Remember, I'm just going to have a chain one here. I will yarn over and I will go to this first stitch. So skip this chain one, go to this first stitch, and I'm going to insert my hook into this first stitch. Grab your yarn over and insert your hook into this first stitch. And here it is. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. And this is going to be our first double crochet. So remember, I don't have any chain 2 or chain 3. I had only chain 1 and had directly this double crochet on this first stitch. So here it is. Have this first double crochet, and now we will go to this next stitch, and here again we're going to have one double crochet. So for that, yarn over, insert your hook into this next stitch, grab a yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. And now keep on having one double crochet on each stitch, and by the end of this row number 3, we're going to have our 15 double crochets. So keep on having one double crochet on each stitch, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. After my row number 3, I got this 15 double crochets, and it looks like this. And now I will have a chain one and will turn my work. So chain one and turn your work. And now again we will have double crochet here. So have a chain one, yarn over and go to this first stitch. So skip this chain one, go to this first stitch, insert your hook into this first stitch, grab a yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. And this is your first double crochet here of your row number 4. Here it is. It looks like this. And now yarn over and go to this next stitch. So we will go to this next stitch and we will have one more double crochet here. So here it is. For our first 2 stitches of our this row number 4, we will have 1 double crochet on each stitch, a regular double crochet here. And now for our row number 3, we will have a front post puff stitch. So for that, yarn over and go to this 3rd stitch. So this is your 3rd stitch. We will not go here. We will have a front post stitch here. So for that, just insert your hook like this. And now yarn over and spool your yarn here. And you're going to have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over for one more time. Insert your hook into this same stitch here like this and grab your yarn. Here it is. And now you're going to have 5 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over and spool your yarn through 4 loops only. Here. Like this. And now yarn over and spool your yarn through 2 loops. And this is your front post puff stitch. It looks like this. And now here we have already worked on this stitch, front post puff stitch. We have already worked on this stitch. So we will go to the stitch after that. This one. This is your next stitch. And here we're going to have 1 double crochet. So here you're going to have 1 regular double crochet. Here it is. And now our next stitch, again we will have a front post puff stitch. So for that, yarn over and insert your hook into this next stitch like this. Now yarn over and spool your yarn here, and you're going to have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over for one more time, insert your hook again into this front post like this and grab your yarn. And now you're going to have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and spool your yarn through 4 loops only. Here it is. Now you're going to have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. It looks like this. Again, our next stitch will be a regular double crochet. And again, our next stitch will be a front post puff stitch. So here it is, yarn over and insert your hook into this next stitch. Grab a yarn, yarn over, insert your hook into this next stitch and grab a yarn. You're going to have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 4 loops only. Yarn over and pull your yarn through remaining 2 loops. Again, the next stitch is going to be a regular double crochet. Again, yarn over and go to this next stitch, and here again we're going to have 1 front post puff stitch. So here it is, it's 1 and 2. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 4 loops. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Here it is. It looks like this. And now keep on repeating your pattern. So 1 front post puff stitch and 1 regular double crochet, 1 front post puff stitch and 1 regular double crochet until you're this 3rd last stitch, this one. So here you're going to have your front post puff stitch and I'm going to meet you here. So have you this last stitch here, and for this next 2 stitches, our remaining 2 stitches, we are going to have 1 double crochet into each stitch. So here it is, I'm going to meet you on my this 3rd last stitch, and here I'm going to have one front post puff stitch. Here it is, I'm here on my this 13th stitch and I got my this front post puff stitch here, and now I got my this last 2 stitches, and here I'm going to have 1 double crochet into each stitch. So for that, yarn over and insert your hook into this next stitch and have 1 double crochet here, yarn over and go to this next stitch. This is your last stitch, and have 1 puff stitch here. Sorry, 1 double crochet here, not the puff stitch, double crochet. Here it is. It looks like this. You can cut here this yarn here. Here it is. And now for row number 5, chain 1 and turn your work. And now for this first stitch, we're going to have 1 double crochet. So for that, yarn over and go to this first stitch and have 1 double crochet here. Like this, and now we will have a chain 1. So here it is. For this row number 5, have 1 double crochet on our this first stitch and have a chain 1. And now we will skip over this next stitch and we will go to this stitch after that, and we will have 1 double crochet here. Again, chain 1 and skip your this next stitch. Go to the stitch after that and have 1 double crochet. Chain 1. And now skip this next stitch and go to the stitch after that and have 1 double crochet. Chain 1. Again, skip this next stitch, go to the stitch after that and have 1 double crochet. And now keep on repeating this pattern all the way on this row, row number 5. So here it is. I've repeated my pattern here and it looks like this, and I got my this last chain one here, and I'm gonna skip my this stitch and I will go to this last stitch. So this is my last stitch and I'm gonna have my last double crochet here. Here it is. It looks like this. This is your double crochet. So your first and last stitch will be a double crochet, and in between these two double crochets you're gonna have your one double crochet, chain one double crochet and chain one. So repeat your this pattern here, and for your round number 6, chain one, turn your work, and we will go to this first double crochet. So this is our first double crochet, and we're gonna have one double crochet here. So just have one double crochet here like this, and now we will go to this chain one space, and here again we're gonna have one double crochet. So yarn over and insert your hook into this chain one space, grab the yarn and have one double crochet. So here it is. First 2 stitches you're gonna have one double crochet into each stitch, and now we will be here on our this double crochet. So here again we're gonna have our one front post puff stitch. So for that, yarn over, insert your hook like this and grab yarn. So it's 1 and 2, yarn over and pull your yarn through 4 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Here it is. This is your third stitch. Again we will be here on this chain one space, and here we're gonna have one regular double crochet, yarn over, go to this next double crochet and have one front post puff stitch with 2 yarn overs, yarn over and pull your yarn through 4 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over, go to this next chain one space and have one double crochet here. Here it is. And now keep on repeating this pattern all the way until here. So here on every double crochet you're going to have your front post puff stitch, and on every chain one space you're going to have one double crochet. So again, this is your next stitch. You're going to have your front post puff stitch here. Again, into this chain one space you're going to have your one double crochet, and again on top of this double crochet you're going to have your front post puff stitch, and again into this chain one space you're going to have your one double crochet. Now keep on repeating this pattern until here, and I'm going to meet you here. And here it is. I'm here and I got my this 13 stitches here. And now for my last 2 stitches I will go to this chain one space here, and I'm going to have one double crochet here, and I will go to this last stitch, and again here I'm going to have one double crochet. So your first 2 stitches and your last 2 stitches will have one double crochets. So you're going to have 2 double crochets here at the beginning, and you're going to have your 2 double crochets here at the end, and in between you're going to repeat your pattern. Here it is. One front post puff stitch and one double crochet. So you're going to repeat your pattern here. And now we're going to repeat our this row number 5 and 6 until our row number 40. So here it is. Again for your row number 7 we're going to repeat our row number 5. So for that, chain 1, turn your work, yarn over and have one double crochet into this first stitch, and chain 1, skip this next stitch, go to the stitch after that and have one double crochet here, chain 1, skip this next stitch, yarn over, go to the stitch after that and have one double crochet, chain 1, again skip this next stitch, go to the stitch after that, yarn over and have one double crochet here, chain 1. Keep on repeating this pattern. Here it is. You're at the end, so just skip this next stitch and into this last stitch have one double crochet. Here it is. It looks like this. And now for your row number 8 we're going to repeat our row number 6. So chain 1, turn your work and have your first double crochet here into this first stitch, yarn over, go to this next chain 1 space and have one double crochet here, yarn over and go to this double crochet here and have one front post puff stitch here, yarn over and pull your yarn through 4 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over, go to this chain 1 space and have one double crochet, yarn over, go to this double crochet and have one front post puff stitch with 2 yarn overs. So this is your first yarn over and this is your second yarn over and pull your yarn through 4 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and here it is. Repeat your row number 6 for your this row number 8, and now keep on repeating your row number 5 and 6 until your row number 40, and I'm going to meet you after that. Now again, if you want your headband to be a longer one, a bigger one, You can always expand, you can always add up your rows. If you want this one, a smaller one, you can always reduce the number of rows here, and it's completely all right. So for that, you can always measure up your work. So after having your this rows, just keep on measuring your work and go up to the rows you want. I'm going to go up to my row number 40, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. After my row number 40, it looks like this. Here it is. And now for my row number 41, I'll just have a chain one and will turn my work. And now I'm going to have 1 double crochet on each of my this stitch. So here it is. I'm going to have 1 double crochet on each of my this stitch, and I'm going to have 15 double crochets here. 1 double crochet on each stitch. Remember, I'm not going to have 1 double crochet in chain one. So just keep on having 1 double crochet on each stitch, and I'm going to meet you at the end with my 15 double crochets. Here it is. After my row number 41, it looks like this. And now for my row number 42, I will chain one and will turn my work, and I will repeat my row number 6 here. So for that, I'm just going to have my 1 double crochet here on my this first stitch. I'm going to have 1 double crochet on my this second stitch. And I will have 1 front post puff stitch on my this third stitch. This I'm going to have 1 double crochet on my this next stitch, and I will have 1 front post puff stitch on my this next stitch. Now keep on repeating this pattern until the third last stitch, and your last 2 stitches will have 1 double crochet on each stitch, and I'm going to meet you at the end. Here it is. I've repeated my pattern here, and for my last 2 stitches, I got my this 1 double crochet into each stitch. And now for my row number 43, I will chain one and will turn my work, and will have 1 single crochet on each stitch. So here it is. Go to this first stitch and have 1 single crochet, and keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch, and by the end you're going to have your 15 single crochets. 1 single crochet on each stitch. And here it is. After my row number 43, it looks like this. And now for my row number 44, my row number 44 is going to be my last row. So for that, I'm here at the back, and I will simply attach my this 2 parts together. So here it is. I'm here and have this front part here. Attach your this work like this. Here it is. And now for my row number 44, I'm going to have a chain one here, and I will go to this first stitch, insert your hook into this first stitch here, and insert your hook into this headband here as well. And now grab a yarn through your this headband. So here it is. Grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet here. Again, go to this next stitch, insert your hook into this next stitch, insert your hook into this headband as well, and just insert your hook like this and grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet here. And now keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch, including your this hairband, and by the end you're going to have your 15 single crochets here. Here it is. It looks like this on my this 15th stitch, and I'm going to cut my yarn, and I will secure my this last stitch here. And now just going to hide my this ends in, sorry, just the one end in, turn this headband and hide this one in, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. Our headband is ready. It looks like this. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.